revoke your probation, and at this time, revoke your probation, reassess your punishment in accordance with your agreement to a term of 18 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. These 3 cases will run concurrently, which means together at the same time. I'm going to sign a dismissal as part of this agreement in cause number 26 DCCR 0620. And then the state will get dismissals in your 2 misdemeanor cases, 26 1097 and 1098.
During the bond hearing, Bruno's attorney asked the court to release him with strict conditions, including drug monitoring and GPS tracking. Prosecutors opposed the request, arguing that Bruno had already received a release after the April allegations, but was arrested again for new offenses in July. After reviewing the timeline and repeated violations, the judge ruled that releasing him was not in the community's best interest and denied bond.
Translate for us, Ms. Holmes, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment and the motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, are you Martin Fonseca Cardenas?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Fonseca Cardenas, in cause number 26 DCCR 0619, you're charged with the 3rd-degree felony of harassment of a public servant from March 19th of 2026. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yeah.
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with?
Yes.
In that case, I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as Exhibit 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes and the interpreter?
Yes.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made, that you'll be waiving any right to appeal?
Okay.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Fonseca Cardenas is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir. In cause number 26 0619, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. And also, before I go forward, do you also understand, sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes.
Then at this time, I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and find you guilty of harassment of a public servant, sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 4 years in prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. And then we have,
The 6 months are going to be included. Yeah, he's been in custody since February.
yes. So then I have cause number 23 1824. and 23-1825 in, should they both be first amended or is there one that's?
They're both, yeah, but they're both first amendment.
Pull the right one up.
Yeah.
They're both first amendment.
Let me print out the correct one. In 1824, I have a first amended motion to revoke your probation. Shows that you were placed on probation February 6th of 2024 for evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. And that was a 10-year term in prison that was probated for 10 years. Is that correct?
Yeah. I believe, that may be a typo, Judge. It looks like one of my files showed that he pled for 10 years probated for 5, not 10 probated for 10.
It's 10 over 10? Okay. And then in cause number 1825, I also have a first amended motion to revoke your community supervision. Shows that you were placed on probation February 6th of 2024 for the state jail felony of unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. And that was a 2-year term in state jail that was probated for 5 years. Is that correct?
Yes.
Each of these motions allege that you violated your probation. Would the state mind narrowing down since there's an agreement?
Yes, Judge.
Which one's the offense we just took care
I
of?
think the March 19th one, so it's 5.
It's gonna be on 824. It's gonna be 5.
Okay, the March 19th date on both of them.
Yes, Judge.
All right, sir, in 1824, count 5 in that motion alleges that you violated your probation by committing that new offense of harassment of a public servant, March 19th of 2026, that we just talked about in the other case. And is that true or not true?
Yes.
True or not true?
¿Cierto o no cierto? Tiene que decir cierto o no cierto. True.
Thank you. And then in 1825, the state has elected to proceed on count 7. It also alleges that you violated your probation by committing the new offense of harassment of a public servant, March 19th of 2026. And is that true or not true?
¿Cierto o no cierto? True.
Did you enter your plea of true to each of those counts freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
In both of those cases, I also have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them. Did you also go over these with Ms. Holmes and the interpreter?
Yes.
Do you fully understand those also?
Yes.
And do you understand if I follow the agreements that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
State tenders number 1 in each of those cases.
No objection.
It's admitted in each case. Any Is there a question?
He's asking if you can send him to a different prison.
No,
Dice que no.
it's not up to me.
Dice no es la decisión mía.
It's up to the prison authorities.
La decisión de los oficiales en la prisión.
Okay. So in cause number 23, DCCR 1824, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of true to count 5, freely and voluntarily. Find that count true. Find sufficient evidence to revoke your probation. And at this time, revoke your probation. Reassess your punishment to a term of 4 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. And then in cause number 1825, find count 7 true. Find that you sufficient evidence to revoke your probation. And at this time, revoke your probation. Reassess your punishment in accordance with your agreement to a term of 18 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. These 3 cases will run concurrently, which means together at the same time. I'm going to sign a dismissal as part of this agreement in cause number 26, DCCR 0620. And then the state will get dismissals in your 2 misdemeanor cases, 26, 1097 and 1098. I'm handing you in these cases the certifications that shows these were agreements that I followed, so you've waived your right to appeal. I also handed you an admonishment in Spanish regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgments entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. If you have questions about those laws, you can talk to Ms. Holmes. Okay, good luck to you, sir. You can go back with the bailiff. Thank you, Ms. Bursch.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.